Hello guys, Ark here with your gaming news for today. Today I'll be going over the news for Kingdom Hearts 2.5 and Kingdom Hearts 3, which is a highly speculated game since I think it's the end of number 2. So I'll send you guys I'll send you guys a link to where I got the information from. It starts off by saying today we're speaking with Kingdom Hearts series with Tetsuya Nomura, which you guys should know, about KH 2.5 and KHX, as well as the latest title, Kingdom Hearts 3, announced on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The interviewer starts off by saying, first off, I'd like to ask about Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5. The development started right after 1.5 was finished, and Nomura then said he started right after 1.5, and it's being handled by the Osaka team who made 1.5, that they established a system for making HD, so it's not as difficult as last time. It was more difficult with 1.5 since there was no remaining data to go off with a little, and then he laughed a little bit. This time, Birth by Sleep is included in the compilation, and originally the Osaka team worked on that, so that'll be easier to make HD, which means it's going to be out a little bit quicker than the last one. They've had no problems. KH 2.5 was recently exhibited at Jupfesta 2014, which is a Japanese thing that they always have every year. Right. If development is going so well, is the release date close at hand? Nomura then said, which made me happy, release date period is in sight, but I can't say yet, which means we're looking at about midway between 2014 and 20.5. Then he goes to talk about things like Recoded. Thing is, Recoded was mainly cutscenes anyway. There was hardly any gameplay, but it was gameplay, a lot of gameplay, but it was more cutscene driven. So it would be much easier. It'll be shorter. And they were recording voices for Alice in Wonderland. They're also including battle scenes from Recoded, and scenes that didn't take place in the game during game version. Yes, 3D takes place right after Recoded, as you would have known. So there'll be scenes to fill in that gap, which is nice. So KH3D, they start talking about that getting a HD remix, seeing as all of them have, and he said it's meant KH3D won't be getting a HD remake, but Kingdom Hearts 3 picks up where H3D leaves off, so it's an important title of the series, so you can't forget it. And 1.5. Then they go on to KH3. Everyone was really happy to see it, which I was ecstatic for it. I was like, yes, it's about time. Will it be on PC though? If some boffin decides, to mix it up a bit, to change the controls to the keyboard, or make you play with, I don't know, if they pull in controls from PlayStation 4, they may let you play with a key, say a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller. So they start talking about the attraction flow, which is basically like flow motion, a evolved version of flow motion from Kingdom Hearts 3D. And he talks about things like the jet coaster, the guns and that. And he says, with attraction flow, you can choose techniques corresponding to the place, enemy, etc. So especially in boss fights, you'll be able to use techniques as abundantly as you like. It's an evolution of the flow motion. Speaking of new systems, we saw his Keyblade do a full-on transformation. In the trailer, it became gun-shaped, and it became a pirate ship. I don't know why it became a pirate ship, but still. So it's not just a weapon, after all. Well, it was a vehicle in Birth by Sleep, that's one thing. And after that, they start talking about Final Fantasy 15. Seeing as KH 2.5 comes first, and he asked how it's coming on, and they basically said that Final Fantasy 15 is nearly finished. They've just got some things to go along and to finish. Also, lastly, to finish off, I will now say on how Kingdom Hearts Key is, which is the PC game, which I've been playing with A12 since it was released. Right. Trying to find it.
Yeah. The guy I met on the
Right.
plane, I told him 2 minutes later I ran out of time.
A new episode was added to Kingdom Hearts Key, and it has the first conversation with Krishi. A scene where Krishi appears is added there, but rest assured left to your imagination for now. We tweaked a bit. The new system in Kingdom Hearts Key, which is called Guilt, is quite hard to get know about. They were called orbs to start off with, but changed them into guilt, which has something to do with sin, and act upon the gathering of guilt from Heartless. Basically, they feel guilty about what they've done. The light in their heart feels guilty for succumbing to the darkness. So, basically, that's all, to be honest. Basically, all of it. So, see you guys later. This is Arcane Sanctum with your news today. You stay classy. Well, Megan did. Right. Bye, guys.